This major development comes as Robin interviewed the First Lady, Olena Zelenska, at the presidential compound in Kyiv about the war, the toll on her family and the families of Ukraine.
I beat breast cancer, and I've always been a fighter. And your love, your support, your prayers helped me win that fight, and that's something I will never, ever forget.
Robin Roberts, the beloved Good Morning America anchor, has long been a symbol of courage and inspiration for millions. Yet, like many cancer survivors, Robin's path hasn't been without its bumps. In a heartfelt message, she recently shared that her cancer treatment has led to some serious medical issues. Naturally, her fans, who admire her for her strength and resilience, are concerned. What exactly did Robin reveal, and how might this news affect her role on Good Morning America going forward? Robin Roberts, a journey of strength, love, and resilience. Before we dive into the latest news, it's worth reflecting on Robin's incredible journey, from her humble beginnings to her rise as a morning TV star. Born on November 23, 1960, in Tuskegee, Alabama, and raised in Pass Christian, Mississippi, Robin came from a family rich in history. Her father was part of the legendary Tuskegee Airmen, and she was the youngest of 4 children. From a young age, she excelled both academically and athletically, even earning the title of salutatorian of her high school class.
Sally Ann's big day. Robin sat down with her to talk about the lessons she's learned and her adventures ahead.
A military family, I think of the Roberts family, and I feel a kinship with them. We can't do everything, but we can do something.
Following in the footsteps of her older sister, Sally Ann, who became a news anchor, Robin chose a similar path. Initially, she received a basketball scholarship offer from Louisiana State University. But, determined to find a better fit, she enrolled at Southeastern Louisiana University. Interestingly, the only scholarship available at first was for tennis, but Robin was assured she'd get a journalism scholarship upon graduation, and she did. While at college, Robin became a standout on the women's basketball team, ultimately ranking as the 3rd highest scorer in the school's history. After graduation, she wasted no time putting her degree in athletic prowess to work, landing her first job as a sports reporter at a small TV station in Mississippi. From there, her career took off. Robin's journey wasn't all smooth sailing, but each step pushed her toward bigger opportunities. Moving from small towns like Hattiesburg to larger cities like Nashville and Atlanta, she climbed the media ladder. Then, at the age of 29, she got her big break. ESPN hired her as a host for the Sports Center. Her playful catchphrase, "Go on with your bad self," quickly became a fan favorite, and her infectious energy won over audiences nationwide. In 1995, Robin joined Good Morning America as a featured reporter. By 2005, her hard work and charm had earned her a permanent spot as co-anchor. Alongside George Stephanopoulos, Robin helped GMA rise to the top once again, making it the most watched morning show by 2012. Robin's career achievements are certainly impressive, but she's never been one to rest on her laurels. In addition to her journalism work, she's had her share of fun outside the newsroom too. She drove the pace car at the 2010 Indianapolis 500, guest starred in an episode of Hannah Montana, and even made a cameo in Pitch Perfect 2. Her talents and influence extended beyond TV screens. Robin was inducted into the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame in 2012 for her accomplishments on the court and her contributions to women's sports.
Little flashback Friday for you when I was training with the 1996 U.S. Olympic women's basketball team. We have this year's Olympians right here just a week before the game's opening ceremony. They're going for their record 6th consecutive gold medal, and they're led by none other.
Her contributions didn't stop there. In 2014, ESPN recognized her work with the Impact 25 Award, a nod to the significant strides she's made for women in sports. That same year, Robin founded Rockin' Robin Productions, a company aimed at creating positive and inspiring content. One of her most notable projects was the documentary Tuskegee Airmen, Legacy of Courage, which she co-produced and narrated, a personal homage to her father's legacy. Robin's influence only grew over the years. In 2021, she appeared as a guest host on Jeopardy! And she co-anchored major events like Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's royal wedding in 2018. On Disney+, She hosts Turning the Tables with Robin Roberts, an interview show that dives into motivational stories from remarkable individuals. Yet while the world sees her as the poised, smiling face on TV, Robin's private life has seen its share of struggles. Beyond her career, she's always balanced her faith and mindfulness practices, identifying as a Presbyterian and practicing transcendental meditation. These have undoubtedly helped her stay grounded through her most challenging moments. Robin Roberts and Amber Lane's journey together. In 2005, Robin met Amber Lane, a massage therapist, on a blind date. What started as two people awkwardly trying to cancel on each other ended up blossoming into a beautiful love story. In 2013, Robin publicly came out as gay, though she later revealed that everyone in her inner circle had already known. Through the toughest times, whether it was her fight with breast cancer or the devastation Hurricane Katrina brought to her hometown, Amber remained a steadfast source of support.
Robin Roberts. After nearly 2 decades with her partner Amber, the two are tying the knot. And of course, no wedding could take place without a blowout bachelorette party. The crew at Good Morning America.
The bond between Robin and Amber has only grown stronger over the years. Describing each other as best friends, they've shared countless highs and lows. As Robin has often said, Amber was her rock, especially during her battle with myelodysplastic syndrome, MDS, a bone marrow disorder she was diagnosed with in 2012. Robin's journey with Amber has been marked by love, resilience, and mutual support, even in the toughest of times. In her biography, Everybody's Got Something, Robin reflects on how Amber was by her side every step of the way through her battles with cancer and personal challenges. Their relationship, which began on a blind date, quickly blossomed. By their second date, they were already celebrating with apple and lime martinis, setting the tone for what would become a beautiful and lasting love story. Their relationship was about more than just companionship. It became a symbol of perseverance and support. Robin, always outspoken about her beliefs, began advocating for LGBTQ+ rights publicly, standing in solidarity with causes that promoted acceptance and equality. At the 2014 Respect Awards in New York, she proudly supported the Gay, Lesbian, and Straight Education Network, GLSEN, further solidifying her place as a role model not just in journalism, but in the LGBTQ+ community. Robin and Amber's chemistry was undeniable. At events like the red carpet at Carnegie Hall in 2014, their mutual admiration and deep connection were evident. One memorable gesture from their time together involved Amber planning a unique celebration for Robin's 50th birthday by bringing a dance floor to the beach in Turks and Caicos, a testament to the fun and thoughtful nature of their relationship. In January 2023, Robin made the joyous announcement of their engagement on Good Morning America. Their bond, which had only grown stronger over the years, was now ready for the next chapter. Robin shared updates with fans on social media, including details about their engagement and their travels, such as attending a Taylor Swift concert and enjoying the sunny shores of Key West. They also returned to Turks and Caicos, where many of their happiest memories were made.
Robin and Amber's wedding for our GMA viewers. We were all there, of course, for the road to the ring, and over the weekend they tied the knot surrounded by family and friends. Lara was there with all of us.
Yes, I was. What a night. The theme was love wins.
Interestingly, for the first decade of their relationship, Robin and Amber lived apart. However, the COVID-19 pandemic changed that, bringing them closer as they spent more time together. It was during this period that they fully realized how much they valued each other's company, leading them to strengthen their bond with humor, poise, and an ever-growing understanding. Their path to marriage was nothing short of heartwarming. In true Robin and Amber fashion, their proposal was anything but conventional. One evening, in the cozy setting of a Mexican restaurant, they decided to slip calamari rings onto each other's fingers. It was a simple, spontaneous, and joyful moment, perfectly reflecting the carefree spirit of their relationship. Following this sweet moment, they officially tied the knot at the Farmington County Clerk's office in Connecticut. Their wedding was a small, intimate affair filled with love and warmth, attended by close family and friends, and even their beloved dog, Lucas, who sported a charming bow tie for the occasion. The day was full of laughter, and Robin later shared a video on Instagram, giving her followers a glimpse into their special day. But the celebrations didn't end there. For loved ones who couldn't attend the ceremony, Robin's siblings threw a second party in New Orleans, complete with a brass band and a 3-tiered wedding cake, symbolizing the couple's deep love for one another. Ever the comedian, Robin playfully dubbed the event the Amber Robin Gratitude Tour, showcasing their appreciation for everyone's support and kindness. As they celebrated their first wedding anniversary on September 8th, 2024, the couple found a unique way to commemorate the milestone. A close friend surprised them by hiring Chef Katrina, who recreated the shrimp cocktail salad and salmon dessert from their wedding. In a delightful twist, they broke with tradition by pulling out the frozen wedding cake for a celebratory treat that would last them the entire year. Yet, amid all this joy, Robin was also navigating some personal trials. Life has a way of presenting challenges when you least expect them, and Robin found herself facing some difficult moments during this time. However, through it all, Amber was there, just as she had been from the beginning. Their love, resilience, and optimism carried them through the tough times, solidifying their union even further. Robin Roberts' life is one shaped by incredible courage and resilience.
ABC's Robin Roberts has a new fight. She made the surprising announcement this morning on live TV.
Sometimes treatment for cancer can lead to other serious medical issues, and that's what I'm facing right now.
In 2017, just when she thought the worst was behind her, she faced yet another heart-wrenching challenge, an early-stage breast cancer diagnosis. The timing couldn't have been more devastating. It came just after her dear friend Joel Seagull passed away. As anyone who has been in that position knows, the terror of discovering a lump can be paralyzing. For Robin, it was a moment that shook her to the core. She later recalled the gut-wrenching feeling that washed over her during a routine self-check before a tribute performance for her late friend. "I never thought I'd be writing this. I have breast cancer," she admitted to her viewers, many of whom were shocked that someone so young and vibrant could be facing such a dire diagnosis. But Robin, ever the fighter, didn't waste time dwelling on the fear. Instead, she quickly had a biopsy, which confirmed her worst fears. Her response? She shared her journey with the world, hoping that her story might help others. There's a powerful lesson in her words. We need to take responsibility for our health and be tested while the illness is in its early stages. Robin's optimism shone through, even in the face of 8 grueling rounds of chemotherapy and an operation in August 2007. "I'm so blessed I found this early," she would say, looking ahead to days when she would once again travel, fly planes, and climb pyramids. But just as Robin began to see the light at the end of the tunnel, another storm rolled in. In 2012, she was diagnosed with myelodysplastic syndrome, MDS, a serious bone marrow condition. This time, Robin had to take a leave from Good Morning America to focus on treatment. And once again, she chose to be completely open about her battle. Her openness had a profound impact. Thousands were inspired to take action, so much so that the bone marrow registry Be the Match saw an 1,800% increase in signups. And for Robin, a bone marrow transplant became her lifeline, with her sister Sally Ann stepping in as her donor. Through her bravery, Robin transformed her pain into a platform for raising awareness about early detection and bone marrow donation, using her influence to make a lasting difference. In February 2013, after months of treatment, Robin triumphantly returned to Good Morning America. It was a moment that felt like closure, not just for her, but for millions of viewers who had followed her journey. Her comeback episode drew over 6 million viewers.
Since I was diagnosed with breast cancer and underwent chemotherapy, I have grown accustomed to getting tested, but this was different. I went to see this specialist toward the end.
The show's highest ratings since the 2012 presidential election. For her courage, she was awarded the prestigious Arthur Ashe Courage Award at the 2013 ESPYs, a moment that symbolized the power of her story to inspire change. But life wasn't done testing Robin. Just as she celebrated 5 years cancer-free in 2017, Robin found herself in a new role, caregiver. In February 2022, she broke the heartbreaking news that her partner, Amber, had been diagnosed with breast cancer. In a heartfelt Twitter video, Robin shared that Amber had undergone surgery and was starting chemotherapy. For Robin, the shift from patient to caregiver was an emotional one. "I've been more emotional about Amber than I was during my own illness," Robin confessed in an interview. Despite her years of battling cancer herself, the thought of watching her beloved go through the same pain was overwhelming. While Amber's prognosis remained positive, complications forced them to pause her treatment temporarily. But, like always, Robin stayed focused on keeping spirits high, both for herself and for Amber. Their journey through this new challenge became a testament to their strength as a couple. Robin and Amber had always shown a united front in the face of public scrutiny and private struggles, but this time it was different. Their love, patience, and unbreakable bond became their greatest tools in conquering this new chapter. Robin has always said that strength comes in numbers, and together, they proved that unity and resilience can overcome any obstacle. As Robin supported Amber through her battle with breast cancer, she showed once again that no matter what life throws at you, with the right support system, anything is possible. Curious what happens next? Stick around as we uncover more of Robin's unwavering resilience and how her unbreakable spirit continues to inspire. Robin and Amber's journey has always been about resilience and the power of love, and their ability to overcome adversity continued to inspire millions. Robin Roberts' unbreakable spirit and journey through adversity. In July 2022, Robin shared some uplifting news with her followers. After months of difficult treatment, Amber Lane, Robin's longtime partner, had finally completed her radiation therapy. This wasn't just another routine update from the beloved Good Morning America anchor. It was a beacon of hope for so many who had been following their journey. The ritual of ringing the bell marked the end of Amber's treatment, and it was a moment filled with emotion and triumph.
Robin Roberts reveals partner Amber Lane's breast cancer diagnosis. The prognosis is good. Eliza Briskowsa to Robin Roberts says she'll be away from Good Morning America as she helps her partner Amber Lane through chemotherapy.
For Amber, it wasn't just the sound of a bell. It was the sound of freedom, resilience, and a victory over cancer. Amber's excitement was captured in a heartwarming video where she jubilantly announced, "My treatment is done, the course is run, and I'm on my way." Her words were filled with pride and joy as she rang the symbolic bell and danced gleefully. It was a moment that radiated not just relief, but hope, a moment that said, "We made it through." Standing by Amber's side, Robin's joy was palpable. The journey had been long and tough, but together they had reached a milestone. "Sweet," Robin said with pride, her eyes filled with gratitude. She took to Instagram to thank everyone for their prayers and well wishes, acknowledging the strength Amber had shown throughout this battle. Robin extended her thanks to all the thrivers who, like Amber, showed courage and grace during such challenging times. "This is my Monday motivation," she added, a testament to how even in their hardest battles, there's room for celebration. Their moment of joy was shared not just by close friends and family, but by millions of people who had followed their journey. Robin's co-workers at ABC News and supporters online rallied behind them. Deborah Roberts, a fellow journalist, cheered, "Go Amber, we're all dancing to the bell." Meteorologist Ginger Z joined in, exclaiming, "Yes! Big smiles!" It was a collective celebration of strength, love, and a shared human experience of overcoming adversity. However, as life often has a way of reminding us, the celebrations were met with yet another challenge not long after. In early 2024, Robin suffered an unexpected setback, a broken wrist while playing tennis. For many, this would have been an excuse to step back, but not for Robin. She took a short break from Good Morning America. But by April 30th, 2024, she was back on the show, her wrist in a cast, but her spirit as strong as ever. At 63, Robin has never been one to let a challenge keep her down. Upon her return, she was greeted warmly by her co-hosts, and in true Robin style, she handled the situation with humor. George Stephanopoulos couldn't resist teasing her about the accident. "We're glad to have you back, Robin," he joked, prompting Robin to deliver her witty comeback. "You should have seen the other guy. I tried to uppercut." Her quick humor brought laughter to the set and showed once again how she uses lightheartedness to navigate life's obstacles. The tennis accident, much like everything else Robin has faced, became just another story she could laugh about. She even joked about using a paddle instead of a tennis ball, hinting that it might be a safer option. This ability to find humor in her hardships has always been one of Robin's most endearing qualities. It's what makes her relatable, and it's what makes people admire her even more. Even her ABC News colleague, Gio Benitez, commented, Nobody makes a cast look cuter. It was a light-hearted compliment, but one that spoke volumes about Robin's unwavering ability to turn every challenge into a moment of grace and humor. It's moments like these that make Robin Roberts not just a television personality, but an icon of perseverance. Robin has always been an open book when it comes to the struggles she's faced. Whether it was battling breast cancer, undergoing a bone marrow transplant, or stepping into the role of caregiver when Amber was diagnosed, she has faced each challenge with a blend of honesty, strength, and infectious optimism that leaves a lasting impact on everyone who hears her story. In many ways, Robin and Amber's journey reflects the resilience of the human spirit. Their relationship has been a constant source of strength, with both women supporting each other through life's toughest battles. When Amber rang that bell, it wasn't just a personal victory. It was a victory for everyone who had followed their story, for every person who has fought or is fighting a similar battle. But as life has shown time and again, the journey never truly ends. There will always be new challenges, whether it's a broken wrist or something more serious. Yet Robin Roberts continues to demonstrate that no matter what life throws her way, she will face it head-on, with poise, humor, and the same unstoppable spirit that has carried her through so much already. Robin's story is more than just a testament to her own strength. It's a reminder to all of us, a reminder that love, resilience, and optimism can carry us through even the darkest times. A reminder that no matter what, there is always hope.
His yoke have wished that noble Brutus had his eyes.
Full of passion, politics, and larger-than-life characters. Cleopatra and Mark Antony's union wasn't just about love, it was a strategic alliance too. They joined forces to try and hold on to power in a changing world, making their bond both legendary and controversial. Their tale has echoed through history, capturing imaginations and stirring curiosity about the Queen of Egypt and her magnetic appeal. Cleopatra's life, full of twists, romance, and power struggles, continues to amaze us. Her story isn't just history, it's a tale that's still told, leaving us captivated by her bequest. Often portrayed as an epitome of beauty, Cleopatra's appearance has sparked curiosity and debate. Despite her portrayal in movies and books as an exceptionally beautiful queen, recent archaeological findings suggest a different story. In 2007, archaeologists unearthed a coin featuring Cleopatra's likeness, revealing a surprising declaration. The sketch on the coin depicted her as rather average-looking, challenging the extra depictions of her beauty over time. Plutarch, a historian, shared something fascinating about Cleopatra. He didn't just focus on her outer beauty, but highlighted how her charm was more than skin deep. It wasn't just her initial appearance that made people fall for her. It was her personality, the way she carried herself and the way she spoke. He described her as someone who could captivate others with her presence. Her conversations were engaging, and her voice was as beautiful as a song, drawing people to her. Moreover, Cleopatra's allure wasn't limited to her captivating personality. She had a secret weapon, a special perfume made exclusively in Alexandria. This fragrance was a blend of luxurious oils, fragrant flowers, and aromatic spices. When she wore this perfume, its scent lingered in the air, leaving a lasting impression on anyone who encountered it.
It is false, I swear.
It isn't true. You swore it 1,000 times and believed all you swore.
It was like an invisible charm that added to her irresistible appeal, making those around her feel enchanted by her presence. The process was an intricate art. Skilled perfumers, known as entari, extracted essential oils from various aromatic substances like roses, jasmine, myrrh, cinnamon, and frankincense. These were blended meticulously to create Cleopatra's unique and luxurious fragrance. Stored in ornate containers like alabaster or glass bottles, Cleopatra's perfume was sealed to preserve its essence. This perfume, believed to have been made specifically in Alexandria, was renowned for its ability to enhance her allure and leave a lasting impression. Thus, while historical accounts may not highlight Cleopatra's physical beauty as exceptional, her captivating presence, coupled with her meticulously crafted perfume, created a legacy that transcended her time, leaving an everlasting mark in history. Cleopatra's legacy is more than just her famous queenly image. She was incredibly smart and had a fascinating family history, which has intrigued people for centuries. She wasn't only good at ruling, she loved to learn about a lot of things. Imagine this. She was into numbers, medicine, strange-sounding things like alchemy, and even money stuff like economics. That's pretty unusual for a ruler back then. But it gets even cooler. She was a language whiz. Cleopatra could speak 9 languages. Yep, 9. That's like having a secret code for almost every place she went. It's no wonder she was so magnetic and impressive to everyone she met. Cleopatra's life is like a treasure hunt with one big mystery, her final resting place. Even today, we're still searching for her tomb, which adds to the fascination surrounding her. She came from a special family, part of a dynasty called the Ptolemies. They had a mixed background, with roots that reached back to Greece thanks to Alexander the Great. After him, her family grabbed power, but it wasn't easy. Cleopatra was born into a world where who ruled could change fast, and everyone was making deals to stay in control. What's cool is how Cleopatra brought together Greek and ancient Egyptian traditions. She was like a bridge between these two amazing cultures, which is pretty unique. Her time ruling Egypt wasn't only about being in charge, it was also about making smart moves and having some interesting beauty secrets that people still wonder about today. She was amazing at understanding politics, especially in Egypt. Cleopatra knew how to deal with all the tricky situations that came her way. She even knew how important it was to make friends with powerful leaders from Rome. Her relationship with Julius Caesar wasn't a coincidence. She did something really bold. She sneaked to meet him hidden inside a carpet. That meeting turned into a big love story, and Caesar helped her out in battles because of it. Even after Caesar passed away, Cleopatra didn't give up. She teamed up with Mark Antony, and together they helped each other. Cleopatra gave him money and soldiers, and in return, Antony helped her handle the people who were causing trouble for her. She was a clever politician who knew how to make alliances and understand the tricky politics of Egypt and Rome. Her smarts helped her stay in charge for a long time, but there's more to her than just politics. Cleopatra had some unusual beauty tricks up her sleeve. She did things that were way ahead of her time, like taking baths in donkey milk to keep her skin soft and using crushed ants and natural stuff to get vibrant lips. She had these cool routines, from masks made of burnt almonds and honey to special treatments for her lips, showing how creative she was with her beauty ideas. Her way of looking after herself showed how different she was, just like her way of handling politics. The cool thing about Cleopatra is that she's remembered for both her brains and her beauty. People still find her fascinating because she wasn't just a ruler. She was someone who knew how to be powerful and look after herself in pretty unique ways. Her story isn't just about being in charge. It's also about being smart, caring, and facing all sorts of ups and downs in the world of politics. That's why she's a timeless figure that people still talk about today. She was super smart about money. She made this thing called the Toic tax system, which made sure Egypt had a lot of money coming in all the time. With all that cash, she did some really cool stuff. Cleopatra used the money from farming and precious gems to build roads and bridges. These helped make Egypt strong and let people travel easily. But it wasn't just about money for Cleopatra. She was into culture too. She loved the arts and supported temples, which made everyone in Egypt proud of their country. But her life wasn't all good times. Her son, Caesarion, who she had with Julius Caesar, had a sad ending after Caesar got killed. Her other kids, Alexander, Cleopatra, Selene II, and Ptolemy, got caught up in Rome's power struggles under a guy named Octavian. It was a tough time for Cleopatra, balancing being a smart leader and a caring mom. Cleopatra's story is a mix of real history and cool stories. Her family said they were connected to Perseus, this famous Greek hero, which made them seem kind of magical. Her life had its mysteries too, especially how she died. Some say a snake bit her, but there are debates about whether it was actually poison or something else. Her death is still a big mystery that people talk about. The search for Cleopatra's tomb has fascinated people for ages. People have explored sunken parts near Alexandria and a mysterious place called Taposiris Magna, hoping to find where she was buried forever. But even with all this looking, her final resting spot is still a big mystery that no one has solved yet. Cleopatra's story has left a huge mark on books and movies. Great writers like Shakespeare took inspiration from her life for their plays. And many remember Elizabeth Taylor's performance as Cleopatra in the movies, making her unforgettable and keeping the fascination alive across different times. Her tale mixes facts and stories, making it so interesting for historians and storytellers. They love to unravel the truth behind the myths, keeping her mysterious legacy alive for a really long time. Cleopatra's story isn't just a history lesson, it's an enduring mystery that keeps everyone curious and excited to learn more.